girlies, welcome back to another video. So this is gonna be part 2 of the first Miguel X listener, because y'all have been asking for it so nicely, so it's like, sure, and I have a little bit of time tonight, so I'm gonna do that for you. I've been very caught up and busy with school recently, because we started doing all our summatives and formatives and culminatings, and exams are starting next week. So, kind of freaking out a little bit, but this is a good way to just relax a bit. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I love you all, and I'll see you after. Bye! Okay, so basically, a slight recap of what happened the last video. You flew to California. I didn't mention this in the first video, but if you already live in California, you obviously just pretend you're flying to California, okay? Anyways, you flew to California, and you ended up going to Miguel's meet and greet. And when you got there, he asked you to stay behind for a bit, and then he asked for your number afterwards. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you to go and check that out. But yeah, so basically, you and your mom, after the meet and greet, go back to your guys' hotel that you're staying at for the next couple weeks. So as soon as you get back, you're like, I need to check my phone to see if he's texted me. And obviously he hasn't. So like, you're a little bit upset, but like, you understand. But it's fine. So you lay down and you're just like scrolling through TikTok or whatever, and you get a message pop up from Miguel. So obviously you get very, very excited over the fact that Miguel just asked you to go somewhere with him, and like, he wants to see you and be seen with you in public. Like, that's crazy. So you're like, okay, I have to get ready. So that's what you do. You brush your hair, you do your makeup, if you put any on. You change your outfit if you'd want to. You don't have to, obviously. And you just get ready to go see Miguel. 7 o'clock rolls around, and you're like, okay, I better start going. I should call like an Uber or get my mom to drive me. So you're like, hey mom, can you drive me? Where would I be driving to, hon? Like, I don't know where I'm going. Do you have an address or a place where you want to go? Yeah, okay, sure. When do you need to be there by? 7:30, that's in a half hour. I'm not ready. Like, I might have to get gas. I'm not sure. Why did you not tell me any sooner? Alright, well, if you want to make it there on time, you're gonna have to give me the address so I can see where it is. So obviously you're like, I'm going to blah, 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 blah. And I have to be there by 7:30. So your mom looks it up, and she's like, that's like 15 minutes away. If you want to make it in time, we better get going now. So you're like, all right. And y'all hop in the car, and you drive down there. You have like zero clue where you're going. You have no clue whatsoever. You were given an address, and you were like, all right, I'll meet you there. So, as your mom pulls up to the place, you realize it's this, like, restaurant, and you're like, this looks like a nice restaurant. Why did I not dress nice? Oh my gosh, what did I do? So, you get out of the car, and you're, like, looking around to see if this is, like, a joke or something. If, like, either he stood you up or, like, he meant somewhere else, and that was not the spot. So you don't see him. So you're like, I'm gonna text him. So you wave goodbye to your mom, and you're like, I'm gonna go. So you head into the restaurant, and you're, like, standing out among everybody else. Like, you didn't know that you were going here, and everybody's wearing their nice dresses and suits, and you're wearing whatever you're wearing, and it's not exactly the same as everybody else, but you're like, oh well, I'll have to make do with what I've got. So you start looking around the whole restaurant, and you're like, where is this man? Like, where did he go? Like, he said he was in here, and now he's, like, disappeared. But you see some long hair from the corner of your eye, and you look over, and you see him. But the thing is, there's, like, there's roses in front of him, and he dressed very nice for the occasion. And you're like, what is going on? So you start to walk over to him, and he notices you and stands up and grabs the flowers right away. So he meets you halfway, and he hands you the roses. Hey, I wasn't sure what flowers you'd like, but, I mean, I got, I guess, the most basic flower in the world. But I hope you like them. I didn't really have much time. It was kind of just, my mom made reservation plans for 2 people, and she had to cancel last minute. So she was like, do you have anyone you want to invite to this restaurant for reservation? Because, like, it just takes forever to get into and whatever. So I thought I'd ask you. So basically, this man just asked you on a date. You're like, oh my gosh, she asked me on a date? Excuse me, what? And you're freaking out inside, but you're like, all right, I'm gonna stay calm. I'm gonna stay cool and relaxed, and I'm not gonna show him this at all. Yeah, I hope you liked them. I'm sorry that it was such short notice. Well, thank you for coming. It means a lot. I don't really want to sit here all alone. I'm like, I thought you were gonna ghost me for a bit there, so. Okay, well, it was 2 minutes, 5 minutes, an hour, I don't care. I was still worried. So you guys laugh a little bit at his over-exaggerated comment, and you sit down. So, I know we only saw each other, like, a few hours ago. Like, hold on, what time is it? It's, like, 7:40. We only saw each other, like, I don't know, 6 hours ago or something. But, yeah, it's very nice to see you, and, like, this way we can actually talk to each other. Yeah, it'll be nice to get to know you. I mean, you seem so much more interesting than everybody else. I don't know, you kind of just caught my eye, you know? Yeah. Again, thank you for coming on such short notice. I know you didn't have much time. Like, the reservation was like at 7:30, and I didn't even realize. And my mom was like, "Yeah, you're going to this restaurant, and you're filling in our reservation." Yeah, it means a lot to me that you came. So you guys just like sit and talk for a while until some waitress comes out and asks like what you want to drink. Hey, today I'm gonna be your guys' server. I'm Stephanie. How can I help you? Hi. Could I just get a water, please? Okay. Is that everything? Yeah. Do you need anything else right now? Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's everything. Oh my gosh. Wait, I know you from somewhere. Like, you look so familiar. Like, I can't put my finger on it. Oh my gosh. You're Miguel Mora. I know who you are. You played in The Black Phone. Oh my gosh. I love that movie. Oh, could I get a picture? I'm like kind of mid dinner right now, but do you mind? I don't have to, like, obviously it's not a big deal. Obviously you're like she's hitting on you, but sure, whatever. Like, you don't say that she's hitting on you out loud, but like it obviously, like, the way that she's just acting seems that way. But you're like, sure, whatever, you can have a picture with her. All right, hold up. Give me like 2 seconds and I'll sit right back down, okay? So he stands up to take a picture with this waitress, and she starts to like touch his arm and kind of like drag her fingers down his arm, and he takes the photo because he has some long arms, guys. He takes the photo and she's just being like very touchy, and you're like, girl, what are you doing? Like, I know me and this man are not dating, but like, we're obviously out for dinner. Like, you don't know if I was his girlfriend or not. Yeah, here's your phone back. Thank you so much for the photos. I'm like your biggest fan, and like, you're just so amazing. And girl, that girl did not just sigh. Excuse you? You're like a little child who's waiting to get their ice cream, and you're like, when is it gonna be here? No, you did not just do that. That is your man. That is your guys' man. All right. If you wouldn't mind, could I get back to my dinner, please? And yeah, we need our drinks. Right. Okay, I'll be right out with those as quick as I can. All right, thank you. So he sits back down, and you're kind of like looking at him and giving him the like, are you serious look? Like, are you dumb? What? Why are you looking at me like that? What did I do? No, what do you mean she was like flirting with me? She was not, and I think she's a little too old. Like, she looks like she's probably in her like late 20s or something. That's wrong. That's weird. No, that's So you begin to explain to him, like, basically how she was flirting with him, about, like, how she was, like, twirling her hair with her finger and, like, constantly touching his arm and, like, just being very flirty overall, and that high-pitched voice that she was using was, like, definitely fake. Okay, well, I'll keep my eye on her then, because it's a little weird, but, that's, yeah, I'm here with you. I'm not here with her, right? Like, this is our time to get to know each other better, not for me to meet up with fans. So I'm sorry that I took the photo with her, but it won't happen again tonight, I promise. So y'all are like, yeah, no, like, it's 100% like, okay, and I get it. I was just letting you know, like, she's just being weird, and like, she had to have been like quite a bit older than him or whatever. So you were just kind of like letting him know, until this girl comes out again, and of course starts flirting again. So, here's your drinks. Miguel, this is for you. There's a little something extra in your drink, just in case. I figured you would want it to be with someone like that. But, yeah, just shh, don't tell anyone, okay? Just don't tell anyone. Respectfully, I cannot take this drink. I am not of legal age, if it is what I think it is in this drink, as well as, what did you just say about them? Like, I'm sorry, you did not just, you just made a terrible comment about my girlfriend. Your girlfriend? This is your girlfriend? That's kind of funny. Wow, you're amazing at making jokes. No, I'm being very legitimate right now, and you just made that comment as well as you're flirting in front of her with me. That's not cool, man. And you're also, what, like 25, 30? Maybe even older than that. Like, I'm 17. That is a little messed up. Well, age is just a number, and how dare you think I'm older than 30? Well, it doesn't matter how old you are. I don't care how old you are. That was still the rudest comment someone could make. Gang, did he just call you his girlfriend? Oh, I'm sorry. That's a big step from before, but you could see why you could see why he said what he said. Ugh, whatever. Why are you even with someone like her? Like, be with someone like me. Like, I'm so much more pretty, and like, I'm just like, you know? No. I'm sorry. I have no clue what you mean, and I could never. Is it okay if I get a different server? Like, I would like a different server. I feel very uncomfortable at the moment. Whatever. I'll get you a different server then. Just stop being so dramatic. I'm not being dramatic. That just weirded me out, like, completely. Sorry, but I can't have you as our server. Hope you have a wonderful day, though. I am so sorry that just happened. I feel so bad. That has never happened to me before, and I mean, that was not something I would have ever expected to happen, especially like when she can obviously see him with someone. Maybe I did call you my girlfriend, but so what? Well, maybe I want that. You never know. Well, maybe it will happen sometime soon. I just said it to kind of get it away, but I think you're really sweet, and you're really nice, and you're so pretty, and I could definitely see it happening. Well, let's just wait for a new server and enjoy the rest of our night in peace, shall we? Hey my loves, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will probably be a part 3, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've been thinking about doing some other content other than Miguel recently, and I mean, personally, I think it's a pretty good idea, but I know it doesn't get as much, recognition as Miguel did, and does, so, I'm not sure how I feel about making it and posting it, but if you guys want some other things other than, Miguel or the Black Phone content, just let me know, and, I will definitely, I'll definitely read over those comments and see what everybody wants, and possibly make a few videos, but that is all for today, and thank you guys for listening. Bye!